it looked like it was only for staff vehicles, but they didn't.
Right. Here's an authorized entrance. It used to be an entrance back in the day. Let's try the National Forest Boardwalk over this way, which is what we were looking at. So now we're entering the Texas Native Forest Boardwalk. So right across from that is where we thought we were, which was 7, is where we were, Fuller Garden.
Yeah.
This is a whole new entrance here. All right. Now this is the BG squirrels for kids. Are all bugs bad? No way. Actually, 97% of the world's insect species either help people or do not affect people. Did you know that 85% of all visible life forms on Earth are insects? Scared the squirrels on that one.
Do you know how dirty that is?
Oh, cool. What's this?
You can talk into it, and then I can hear you on the other side.
Speak softly into this tube, and your friend will be able to hear you at the next station. Where's the next station?
Oh, over here.
Okay. Linda's going through there. So Linda's gonna talk, and I'm gonna talk. I call her Snickles. Snickles! Can you hear me, Snickles?
Yes, can you hear me?
Over and out, Snickles, I can hear you. How are things over on that side of the garden?
I see a bunch of squirrels.
You see some squirrels? What are they doing?
They're playing with their nuts.
Oh, really? Okay, seems pretty natural. All right. Can you hear me through both speakers or just one speaker? No, I don't think so. Try again. Try it again. No, only through the left one. That one's connected to another one.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. So in junior high, remember your hands would get sweaty before you would make the kiss? So what's your hand? So you'd put your hand like, this is what Linda would do. She'd put her hand this way so you couldn't feel her hand being sweaty, right?
No, it's because you touched the dirty sign.
Okay, but I'm talking about in junior high. Okay. Remember? You'd get sweaty?
Yeah.
You know, like you were, I've got to kiss this girl and I don't know when I'm going to do it. Right? I don't know. I still get nervous sometimes.
No, you don't.
I was nervous the first time I met you.
Oh,
Look at this right here.
that's super glue.
I know, there's super glue on your glasses.
Yeah.
There was electrical tape on your glasses the first time I met
Yeah, I
you.
know. What color was it?
It was blue.
Yeah, you remember.
We're in the Arby's parking lot. Oh, by the way, don't eat the seed corn.
What do you think this phrase means?
What do you think this phrase means? Don't eat the seed corn. So, what can I do? You can do plenty. Create Earth-friendly garden. Reuse, recycle. Use resource wisely. Carpool or use public transportation. Use the Environmental Collection Center. And consider a career as an environmental scientist.
Yeah, right.
Well, we're gonna head back. We're right by this thing, the Egghead quiz, which we may do as an after vlog. We're by these Japanese lanterns, and Linda made a point about 5 o'clock, doors closing, so maybe we should head back.
Yeah.
Knowing me, I would just be walking around here all night, so she made a good point.
You're welcome.
I don't know if these Japanese gardens light up, or these Japanese lanterns light up, but we're headed back.
That'd be cool if they did.
It would be cool if they lit up.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Right here. Anyway,
That would cost too much money.
please
It'd be
subscribe, and thank you, Linda, for helping today.
hard. Thank you for inviting me.
For what?
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. I call her Snickles sometimes.
I'm still trying to figure out a name for you.
A nickname? They call
Yeah.
me Koala Bear when I
Koala
was
Bear. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. I was gonna call you Polar Bear.
No, because I hug everybody. I'm gonna film a few more things before we go. Or video. Sorry, video, digital video. This is not 35 millimeter. This is
You
digital
always say
video.
that.
It's secretly 35 millimeter. I was joking. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and you can hit the notifying bell. That way you know when the next vlog is uploaded. Anything that you would want to say?
Nope.
Over and out?
Over and out.
Over and out.
Have a good night.
And have a good night. So this is
Next
called...
time we'll have to bring some. Oh, next time we'll have to bring some gloves or something.
Oh, yeah, she's weird about what she touches. The Egghead quiz is... There's the eastern bluebird, the mockingbird, the robin, the barn swallow, and that's what the egg looks like. Here's the egg, too. The wren. And can you guess this egg? The hummingbird. I was talking about that earlier. Here's another egg. Mallard. It's a duck. And an egg here. Cardinal.
What's that noise?
They're heading people back. It's a speaker, I believe.
Probably.
The park is closed. We gotta head back.
Oh, gotcha.
The garden is closed. Sustainability. I wonder if that's what Adam and Eve heard when they messed up.
Garden is closed.
A speaker went on in the Garden of Eden. The garden is now closed. You must leave.
The garden is closed. The garden is closed.
Wait, say it again. Hang on. Go ahead, sweetie.
The garden is closed. Please come back another day. Thank you. We might be able to go through that gate. I don't think. We're going to make us walk back this way. Well, you're going that way.
I guess they're letting people out over there. Maybe next time we'll come back to
a
the...
little spot over there, but not much.
Oh, sweetie, this is... Did I say how many acres? 35 acres?
33.
33 acres? That's a lot of acres.
That little. It was a little spot. Kind of like right in the middle. It would take you back to the office, I guess. Jeez. Hi.
That is an area that I'm very familiar with. The gardens are big. The Fort Worth Botanical Gardens are pretty big. There's a Rock Spring Cafe. So you go in the Fort Worth Botanical Gardens, and there's a place you can sit down and eat. I believe there's glass windows and things like that.
I don't think they've been open for a while. Maybe summertime.
Here's also some artwork over this way, and some interesting artwork over here.
We didn't see that.
No, we didn't go in there. Yeah, that's the conservatory. It is interesting. It's humid, and they have tropical plants in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting.
What does that look like?
It looks like a tit.
A nipple.
Yeah, or a nipple. That's what I was thinking. Or a bell. Maybe a bell. A bell, too.
Yes.
Ding!
Ding.
Not too cold either. About maybe 68, 67 degrees.
It's definitely getting.
This is a pine right here, an evergreen. So they never go bad in the winter. You can tell by
Evergreen.
it's a evergreen, yes. You can clearly tell.
Well, that was our day again.
I think this is one of our best. I feel it could be. I love the changing of the leaves too. I don't think it's boring. I'm fascinated by botanical. Huh?
I want to see like life stuff, like koi fish.
It's in there in the Japanese garden. You got to pay to go in the Japanese garden. Now, here's a story. I didn't get to talk about it, but we used to sneak into the Japanese garden when I was a teenager. So we'd make out. Well, all parts of the garden we'd do that. This was a big hangout spot when I was younger. I had a 914 Roadster Porsche.
Grew up, huh?
Yeah, I grew up. I have a Kia. No, we'd go to the Japanese garden. Me and this girl I knew named Mildred. She moved to Germany. There was this broken part of the fence. I'll tell the story. So there was a broken part of the fence. The Japanese garden had this rotating fence. You go to the ticket booth and you'd pay money. We never did. We'd go after hours. We'd sneak into the botanical gardens. They used to not lock the doors on it. You could go in at any time, really. It's more like just a public garden. Mildred and I would go in. Mildred taught me about it. And there was a broken little rail. You push it just the right way. You climb up this thing and you go right through this little revolving thing. You just kind of like a squirrel crawling into a tree. We'd go in and we'd have the whole garden to ourselves the whole night.
Does your mom know about this?
No, nobody knows. I'm telling the story now. Mildred, how you doing if you're still around? And we'd walk around the Japanese garden. They had lights and stuff, but they had no cameras and things. This was like 1991. Mildred had green hair. I had like jet black hair that stood up kind of like Elvis or James Dean. I guess more James Dean. And we would just walk around like these punkers. We didn't break things. We kept everything as it was. And then we would find a spot to, make out. And then if it got too cold or whatever, we would, jump through that and head over to the Kimball or something. And then we'd go to Whataburger and get French fries too.
Just French fries.
Because a lot of us were vegetarians at the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm no longer vegetarian now. But that's a little story that I used to break into the Japanese garden when I was younger. Sorry about that, Japanese garden. We didn't break anything. There was a missing part of the revolving fence, and we took liberty to go in to look at the Japanese garden at night when the public was not there.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes, that's a story time about the botanical gardens. Yeah, true story. All right, we're headed out. This is a big vlog. I'm thinking maybe 2-parter, definitely a 3-parter, maybe a 20-minute, and then a 10-minute. I'll have to see. And y'all have a very good night.
Have a great night. But Yoda is ready to pass away due to old age, so he lies down on his bed. Yoda's dying words are to Luke, saying, "Luke, there is another Skywalker."
Luke, there's another Skywalker.
Skywalker.
A Skywalker. Luke.
Which he's talking about Luke's twin sister.
There's another Skywalker. That's how he was talking before.
Master Yoda, you can't die.
Luke, there's another Skywalker.
Anyway, so that was an interesting fact about Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about Yoda from Empire Strikes Back.
Luke, there's another Skywalker.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, we're off.
Hey, the clock moved.
You're kidding me. It did move. Hang on real quick. Yeah, I know. Just give me a second. Oh, it did move, so it is functioning. Good news. He's going to reset it. So the Botanical Gardens, as a final cap, it does run. The Fort Worth Botanical Gardens runs along this fence all the way through here. We only saw a small portion of it. Mostly the front entrance to the Fuller Garden, and then into, what was it called? The Texas Native Trail?
Yes, that's where we started with the schools. But we had to turn back because they were closing.
So 1 through 7 is what we got to do of the garden. Right. Where my friend Sean, also known as Scro, we would go through on the other side of here where there was a hollowed out tree, and that's where we would play Dungeons and Dragons inside of this hollow out tree, which was in this part of the garden here. I don't know if that tree is still there. It's on kind of a slope up this way in the middle, but it was hollowed out, and we would walk inside the tree and act out our characters. I was Silverleaf and he was Dragoth. We would, break out our modules and start reading Dungeons and Dragons stuff. We tried to kind of act out a role-playing games and stuff. And the Botanical Gardens was kind of a background or scenery that we could step onto that stage of imagination and begin, I guess, acting. This is Christ Chapel. It's a Bible church right here. Didn't even know it existed. On the other side of W.E. Scott Theater.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
YouTube, Cole Spivey.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
Got it?
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show! Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!